Evening everyone, how you doing? Is alright? Welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. So we're just at St James's Park. Behind me is the box office, which we'll be touching on that very shortly. This video is sponsored by the One Football app. Please download it, keeping you up to date with all the latest news over the summer. Link is in the description for that. Let's get on with today's video. The box office minus, I just wanted to bring up the price increase, and it's not really been hugely, I would say, brought up by the media that Newcastle put the season ticket prices up once more for the third year running. It's not a huge increase, but it's still an increase at the fact that it's a 5% increase for everything across the board unless you have a price freeze. Now, if you have a price increase, it happens every day. Communications, your gas, electric, it's just the price of inflation. But I think what Newcastle fans are not very happy about is the lack of, first of all, investment in the club. If you can see things happening, then yeah, you say, okay, I don't mind paying that bit extra because I can see players coming in, I can see the stadium getting upgraded. I know there's been a little bit, and I mean like fraction of a little bit that has been worked on in the stadium with new designs and so on, but for me it's not enough. If you're going to put the price increase up, at least explain to fans why you're doing it. Well, last year there was a massive increase of a 20% an increase. My season ticket jumped. I think I'm paying something like 79, 80 quid for mine at the moment, and this with another 5% on top of that, that's an increase of 25% in the last 12 months, because there's been 2 in the last 12 months. So we don't know who the manager is. If you're coming to renew your season ticket this early not knowing who your manager is and not knowing who the owner is, I can't do that just at the moment. I will renew my season tickets. I'm not going to sit here and be hypocritical of those fans that do it, but I want to know who the manager is first. I want to know who the owner is. I'm not going to go jumping in, buying my season ticket straight away. Hell no. So, yes, fans might say, well, you shouldn't be going to a game altogether. International fans and UK fans who don't go to games, who are watching the games, contribute more money to this club than what season ticket holders do. So you cannot win. You cannot win. And then you get criticised, people who are buying merch, and then you get criticised for not going to games and going to games. Look, it's that old debate which we don't really want to have in this video. And I was on Sky Sports News live yesterday talking, and the simple fact is we've got to keep one man at this club before we can move forward.
And Lee, thank you very much for joining us. What about Rafa Benitez's future, Lee? Do you expect him to stay, and how much do you need him?
I don't know if he'll going to stay. That's the honest answer. That's very negative up here on Tyneside at the minute. So who knows what's going to happen? We don't know who the manager's going to be. We don't know who's going to be the owner. It's the same story every year with Mike Ashley, and there is talks of Sheikh Khaled coming in, and there is talk that he could do big things here, but we'll have to wait and see.
I'm going to ask all four of you now the same question. We'll start with you, Jacob. I want to know what is the key area to work on before the new season for your club. Jacob, over to you.
I think the key position for Watford would be a centre-back. We've been lacking that in the last few years, and it's started to become a little bit apparent towards the back end of last season as well. So a centre-back to partner Craig Cathcart, who just recently signed a 4-year contract, would be brilliant. And maybe a player on the left if Roberto Pereira goes. But I think Watford's transfer business really does depend if the likes of Decore, Delafay, Pereira do leave. But if there was one position, I'd pick a centre-back.
Terence, the key area for you?
Centre forward. I was on this show last year saying the same Christian Benteke. Could this be the season that he makes his comeback? But another poor season in terms of goals for him, albeit while being injured. So someone to go alongside him. Michy Batshuayi came in January and scored 6 or 7 goals, showing that if you get the right man up top for us, we can give him the service to score goals. So striker, please.
Absolutely. Dave, over to you. Your key area?
I think maybe a bit of support in central midfield. I think also up front. I think we lost Sam Vokes in the January window. We've put Peter Crouch in. We're still not sure whether he's staying with us for next season, so it might be another option up front. I think we have to hit the ground running. Dwight McNeil can put the balls in. It's just who's going to finish them. I think Wood and...
I'm afraid we're going to have to interrupt you, Dave, because we've got not long left. Lee, very, very quick answer. Your key area, very quick.
Rafa Benitez.
Absolutely sums it up. Brilliant. Thank you guys for joining us today, this afternoon on Sky Sports News. Thank you very much.
Rafa Benitez, simple as that. He's the glue that holds all this together. So the fixtures are out. Funny that the club announced they can renew his season ticket as soon as that. The friendlies are announced, but we still don't know who the manager is or the owner is. So let us know what you think on that. Anyways, speaking of the fixtures, there is going to be some changes. I know they've the Arsenal game, the very first one, but we know that's a TV game, but there's also going to be potentially another 4 right now. So Amazon are coming into play this season, and they have every single boxing game live. So Newcastle's game away at Manchester United, which I'm sure we'll be at, is going to be streamed live on Amazon, but also the away fixture, which I think is the Tuesday the 3rd against Sheffield United, is going to be switched to Amazon as well. They've got the midweek games for there as well, so those 2 games will definitely be streamed on Amazon UK. International viewers, you'll have to say well, I know America and Australia and all of that, they can get every game, but if you're not in those countries, please check your local schedules or your national schedules or whatever. The other 2 are likely to change is we've got Man United at home, which is the beginning of October off the top of my head. Man United are actually playing the Europa League that week, which will be on the Thursday. Newcastle are scheduled to play here on the Saturday. That's going to be shifted to a Sunday, which is more than likely to be picked up by Sky. And that's also the case for Wolves a couple of weeks later. Wolves again are here. We're going to be rescheduling that. There's no shadow of a doubt about that. That'll be moved to the Sunday because of Wolves' involvement, assuming they get the group stages, which you would think. Playing on the Thursday night, Newcastle's game on the Sunday will be moved. So there's going to be a few changes. Of course, the likes of BT and Sky will make amendments throughout the season as well. So just hope that the Premier League, the club itself as well here, and the TV companies as well, all 3 of them, don't fans off. Because if you're going to change the game to a Monday night halfway down the country, fair enough, it happens to every fan. But don't do continuously just because the away fans sell out all the time. It's not on. Got a fantastic support, but don't abuse it.